rock. I'm gonna rock. Let's rock it. Let's rock. Lonely highway. Highway to hell. Let's go down that lonely highway. Yeah, you just gotta have that lonely highway, you know what I'm saying? Let's rock that lonely highway. Yeah. Let's rock that lonely highway. Oh, yeah, man, that's what I say. Hey, Rob. Oh, yeah, party on, man. Got that good Mexican food tonight. Mexican street corn. I bet you never had that. I just rocked it. Just get that Mexican street corn on the lonely highway, man. Got a little cool here today. It's only 50 now. Back up to like 68 tomorrow. Just be kicking it. I'm working at my house. Just partying, organizing stuff. Kicking it. I interrupt my organizing by watching porn. I know I have your support. Be doing some lives next week. Just kicking it. Got some parodies coming up. Excuse me. Hey, Alakara, how you doing? Just out partying tonight. Well, I can do it. I just gotta have the proper motivation. We're gonna do a couple parodies next week. Gotta have you there. Want you to rise to the top like cream. Just go balls out. How you feeling? Abacadabra. You feeling better? Yeah, Highway to Hell. Yeah, it's a good song. I really know how to party. I just went to Walmart, went out to eat, had to get a few things. Had to stock up on KY jelly. But I gotta have you next week. Gotta have you good. I want to. No, I'll get you some ice cream. Your favorite kind too. Just need a whole gallon. Excuse me. That was a great job you did when you were talking to Rita last time. Boy, you couldn't have set it up better. Oh, I always keep some around. You went in like a mouse, and then you let her step both feet in there, and then chopped her head off. At the end of it, she didn't know up from fucking down. I knew you won when she said, "You gave me something to think about." I'll say. She didn't know whether she did it for her, did it for her sister, or did it for the man in the moon. She may not love you like she used to. Where's Jimmy tonight? Working? Getting old sucks. I wish you could just take a pill to like feel like you did when you were 20. I'd pay a lot for it. I can remember like moving or something like that, and just moving to a place, spend like 14 hours cleaning everything, moving all the boxes in, all that shit. Be all done in a day. Fuck. What are these guys? Hey, Jim. What are these guys? Probably some crystal meth. This is a big drug corridor, Highway 20. Hey, staff. Just highway to hell, riding down that road. Went to a Wally World. Oh yeah, no, they don't. Nope. Where you lose your motivation though, your lack of energy when you get older? I know what it is. It's human growth hormone. And there are people that do take it. The one side effect is having a big square Frankenstein head, like Randy Couture, the ex-MMA fighter, and Sylvester Stallone. He's actually gotten busted with it twice. You know, that's how he does those months. He's probably shooting a lot of testosterone. That's how older bodybuilders, like mid-40s and after, that's the only way they can keep that muscularity and build muscle mass, is just massive doses of testosterone. And when that happens, it shuts off your natural supply, so you got to kind of take it the rest of your life. And there's links to that in prostate cancer and other things. Jimmy says he's going to put his prostate in his will since he's not using it. He told me the other day, if you ever get back to your youthful, vibrant, energetic self, he's going to put it to you like you never dreamed. Oh, that is so cool. You guys ought to just go out and travel the world, the United States. Oh, steroids, they work. They sure do. And for some reason, they really haven't figured this out. They also eliminate fat. Build lean muscle, and it eliminates fat. But, you know, in those doses for that long, it's just, there's all sorts of... See, the thing about those things is nobody does any studies on those because you're not supposed to be able to do it. I mean, we all know what massive steroid use did to NFL players and wrestlers. And some of the guys, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and those guys, they took it in a regulated way. They had physicians monitoring their kidney function, liver. So it wasn't just like, you know, buying stuff off the street or from a Mexican pharmacy and just taking what you thought. You know, if a little's good, a lot's got to be better. It really doesn't work that way. I think Jimmy and you need to you need to not go back to your job. Jimmy can quit his and just go around and be on OnlyFans and just have sex at different rest stops. Yeah, you should do it. You got to chase those dreams. I mean, they're not going to come to you any other way. Just go out, and then in the major towns, just run ads for swingers, get third parties, and swing and upload it on OnlyFans. I know Jimmy'd like it. Yeah, but it's one thing having sex in one. It's another thing having sex in like predetermined and identified places, rest stops. That's always a big hit. And you guys will really be the first straight couple to highlight impromptu sex at rest stops. The gays have been doing it for years, in the little roadside parks too. Where there's just like outhouses, and a lot of them are closed in the winter in the northern states. There's been more blowjobs given in those than anywhere in the world. And I would carefully chronicle a diary. And if you really want it to sell, you want to talk about your reluctance going into it. You really weren't sure if it was going to fortify your marriage or drive you further apart. But I think you got nothing to lose. No risk, no gain. Oh, Stephanie needs some. She said her libido is completely died. And she's confided after about 6 margaritas that she hasn't fucked in 15 years. Back in the day, you'd be hard to press when Stephanie was a young, active, single female. She rarely went 15 days without getting it. And now it's went to 15 years. It just goes to show you how another example of getting old sucks. No, I think Rita's pissed off right now. I'm not 100% on it, but she might be. Probably she's very sensitive to some of the things we discuss. I said, Rita, you don't have anything to worry about. Don't misconstrue words. Don't make it more than it is. But I'd like to suggest to you, if you're going to have any family reunions with hubby's side, you better get one. Because by January 1st, that is not something that's going to be happening anymore. $67, holy shit. My God. I mean, it just makes you feel like you died. I mean, for all you Jesus people out there, God too. When God created the human body, at least he just didn't make those organs for just one thing. You still use them. You used to use them for 2 things, now you use them for 1. What's this cop doing? Motherfucker, donuts ready? I got a little hint to the people from Atlanta driving to the East Coast. When you're hauling a load of dope, make sure you don't have any burned out headlights or taillights. And don't be smoking marijuana. You know, marijuana is still illegal here, and that gives the cops probable cause to search your car. And there goes your AK. Hopefully the car is not stolen. And then you can go on YouTube, you can record it, you can say, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. You picking on me. I didn't do nothing wrong. Why are you picking on me? And then if that doesn't work, you can start complaining that you can't breathe. These are all just little tips to make your trip safer. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong. Why are you picking on me? And another little tidbit information, when they pull you over for all the shit I just mentioned, and they want to put the handcuffs on you, just put your hands behind your back and let them handcuff you like other people do. Okay? And just get in the fucking back of the police car like you're supposed to. You're under arrest, okay? Nobody's picking on you. You got a stolen car, a shit ton of drugs, some marijuana smell, an AK-47, a criminal record, and you're fucking nuts. Hey Lucid, how you been? I was thinking of you today. I bought a book, Lucid Dreaming. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a different thing. We just got saved too by the election, by the way. Man, we were fucking doomed. Make America Great Again. Next week, by the way, there's going to be a parody on Rita, and there's going to be another one on Robin. And I hope you're going to be there. Now, these are not to be taken as literal. These are just stabs and jokes and emphasizing peculiarities of their personality. Yeah, lucid dreaming. You know, I've been having fucking nightmares lately. I don't know why. I mean, weird shit. God damn, I had one last night. I dreamed I was holding my 67-year-old ex-wife's hand. Oh, good for you, Lucid. Oh, good for you. Now, do not ever say where it's at. Don't ever mention anything about where it's at. Good for you. I bet it feels good to get out in the workforce, doesn't it, and like accomplish something. Oh yeah, I bet you're good at that. I bet you're good at that. Good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, that's nice. You'll go out there, now you got a reason to, like, in the morning, dude yourself up and buy some nice perfume, and people you work with. There'd be a couple guys there. If you were single, you'd date them, but you won't because you're married. Just brings that spark back rather than that old Tales of the Crypt long-term marriage relationship. I mean, they say you can still love your spouse in a different way. Yeah, I'm here to tell you, Stephanie too, we loved him in a different way, all right? Couldn't wait to get the fuck away from him. Start something new. Oh, sorry about that. How old? How old? Yeah, it'd be a good time, man. Well, next week will be a lot better. Next week, I've been doing too many lives, and you know, somebody said to me, you know, you keep talking that shit about 79. Well, what the fuck do you expect? Live forever? God damn. I bet I don't live till 79. Matter of fact, I had an intuition. I think I'm gonna die before that, stroking off to some porn. But anyway, people said you need to, everybody on here knows that it's never been about like sucking ass, like, subscribe, none of that fucking bullshit. And because of that, I've just kind of, do what I fucking feel like doing. So, but people out of the kindness of their hearts said it's going to hurt your channel to say that, you're talking about Trump and shit. Well, that's the way it goes then, because, there was a time where we didn't talk about politics. Then I just couldn't fucking take it anymore. Just listen to this crazy loony shit. So I just opened up. I freed my conscience. And I said what I was going to do. And I supported it. And fuck it. More is not better. Less is better. The only amount of subscribers I give a fuck about is ones where I can do a live. I don't even know if you gotta there's a requirement for that. And I deep down suspect they're gonna cancel my channel one of these days. They're like that. Facebook did what they could to fucking keep Trump from getting elected. So it wouldn't surprise me. So what? Had a good time. I rode it like the wind. Christopher Cross. But I say more is better. It's not a popularity contest. I tell Stephanie, I want you to take pride in calling a spade a spade. Just let it fucking rip. Right. Yeah, Robin, hey, we're doing a parody on you next week. As a matter of fact, I just got my ukulele in the mail yesterday. Now I want you to, don't be critical of my impersonation of you. I think I got it down. I know as an artist that you're worried about getting murdered by Trump. Things are going to get better. Yep. No more stimulus money. No more giving away the farm to people that shouldn't be here. Right? This is about the economy, like jobs. Hello? Jobs. This isn't about tie-dyed shirts, bongs, and cheap beer. Oh, I think you're going to really love it. I mean, I've been practicing this like hell. The ukulele, that's a ways off, but I'm going to have to do what Jim Morrison did on the high notes. When you get in trouble and there's just something you can't do, you just do something off the charts that people that are savvy of the activity are aware of. Like when Morrison would have to come to a high note, he'd scream. Couldn't sing a high note. I mean, is there any baritone that can sing a fucking high note other than a ventriloquist? So when it gets to the ukulele, it's going to be crude. And then we just blow out the stress and breathe in. Yeah, because now there's a whole bunch of people in New York that's going to have to get a job. Steffi and I complain that we're old, we don't have much energy, but we're willing to volunteer and go down and help finish off that wall. Stephanie came up with a good idea the other day. She said, do you think maybe we could electrify it and have flamethrowers in case somebody makes it over the top? And I said, well, Stephanie, that could be a human rights violation. It's going to be so great. It's good lucid, man. Oh, thank you. Well, please try and make it to the parody next week. I'm going to do one on Rita, too. Yeah, I got that down, too. Rita, it's getting a little foggy out. I got Rita down so good. I mean, you're going to love it. I don't know how far I'm going to carry it, though. I mean, Stephanie told me that I ought to just be like eating Taco Bell like I hadn't eaten in a year. I'm not really sure. See, I didn't get internet over at my house yet. Believe it or not, I've been spending 7 to 8 hours a day at my house, organizing and doing a bunch of shit. Fucking takes forever, man. I'm not kidding you. And I didn't get internet over there because I knew if I had internet, I'd never get that motherfucker straightened away. I mean, I just wouldn't. So I didn't get internet. So in order for me to like do a live on a laptop, Marty's got to be by himself. Because his wife goes to bed early. She's here now. So when she's here, it's just can't. I could do it, but you'd have to be quiet and all that fucking shit. So I don't. So that's why. But sometimes next week, I'm gonna put it up well in advance. Well in advance. And I want people to vote. To what I could have done better. What reminded you. I've already done certain things like put words in Stephanie's mouth. I've lined up with the cheap beer. Oh, good, yeah. And I think one Michelle's on the back burner too. People, they say any attention's good attention. They should be flattered that they have made it to the level of us doing a parody on it. It's going to be so fun. Stephanie and I, we just couldn't get the... Robin, we would have paid for pay-per-view to watch the results as they came in on the presidential election. I wouldn't give a fuck what it cost. They could have charged $100 for pay-per-view as the votes came in. Don't worry, another 4 years, you'll get another bite at the apple. Once again, a very popular, astute Democrat lost and porno watching womanizer. That doesn't say much for your party. Oh, you're not kidding. Because we put our priorities out there. Gonna be, well, Lucid, your company, I bet the owners of your company are happy. It was tits up if that damn Harris would have got elected. There wouldn't have been any money left. Now, at least, it's not against Stephanie and I on the home stretch. And then we got Vance Hillbilly.